Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Faith in Despair. Today we're going to take a look at more boss fights. I'm going to start with Skox, I guess it's the pronunciation. He's going to summon a guard with variable amount of HP and attack and a cover modifier. I'm really excited about this one. Let's jump right into it. We have a script name, a script file somewhere, I hope. It needs the boss factory, which is not in this folder yet. Once again, I cannot move any of the scripts inside of Unity. I really need to look into why that is. Oh, that's the OBS update. No, nice. Yes, OBS is running. Thank God. We have a boss factory where we can already add the name. And it's called Skox. Then we're going to add it to the boss data, which I believe I've deleted again last time, yes. So this is going to be another one. We'll just call it SCOX. I'm going to take a look at the images that we are going to use. I guess at some point I need to make a list of the images that I have used already. Let's do that right away. The last one that I remember is Mermox. Yeah, this is the last one that I remember. Okay, let's write this down in a separate notepad file. This is boss 14. Boss 10, boss 23, boss 16, boss 18, and boss 31, boss 34, boss 19, and boss 18. Okay, so now we have a list of all of the images that we have used, which is going to help us out a lot. I already see an overlap. I already see that 18 has been used twice. Yeah. Why? Was 10 really? Wait. Mermox, boss 14, boss 10. Or maybe this was not the new one. Wait. Wait a minute. Let's put you over here. So YouTube. It says 10, 14, 16. I have a... Oh, Dantalion was already here. Well, now it gets complicated. Dantalion was the last one that added. Maybe Stolas is the new one. Yes, okay, Stolas was the first new one. So, we have boss 23. Let's just go through it again. 23 is the first one. Then we have 16. 18. For Bael. Another 31. Then we have Seer for 34. 19. I wonder who has the second 18. Oh, Sabnok. Sabnok has another 18. Alright. We will figure that out. And then we have the last one, yeah. Okay, maybe maybe I didn't change it. That might be the case. Who has boss 14? Oh, that's Orias. And we have 10. That's Dantil. Okay, so both of these are not relevant. Who has 19? This is the new one, yeah. Okay. So from the boss images, we have until 34 and 18. Yeah, so Subnode needs a different one. Hello Task, how's it going? How are you? We're still on the boss grind. Still on the boss grind. Maybe I'm just going to use that here, actually. You know what? Let's do that. Stolas. Let's do it one more time. Schönen Feiertag. Actually, we don't have a holiday here in Austria. Isn't that weird? So you have a holiday, we don't have a holiday. That's incredible. We're still working our asses off here in Austria. Boss 19. I should have done this before. Boss 18. Just a short stop. My daughter got 10 today and the weekend is full on family festivals. Nice. Congrats to your daughter. 10. Time flies. That's insane, man. Well, I wish you a lot of nice festivities. So, Subnog needs a new one. It's Infiltrate. Okay. Infiltrate. I guess we can use that one. Yeah. Sounds nice. And for Skox, because someone's a guard, I wanted to use this one. Because it seems like he's being blocked by other people. So I'm just going to use 28. Alright, this seems reasonable. I have from... Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Warum ist es nach einer von der Arbeitskammer unterstützten Klage entschied der Europäische Gerichtshof im Jänner 2019, dass dies religiös diskriminierend sei, wodurch der Karfreitag als gesetzlicher Feiertag abgeschafft wurde. Now you know. And now you know. Somebody sued somebody and it's religiously discriminating and now... Our little dude got 6 in January. That's crazy, man. That is insane. How do we stop time from flowing from going by so fast? How do we stop this madness? We still have, so it starts from 15. Images start from 15. I could probably put them down here. Boss 15, boss 17, boss 20, boss 21, 22, 23 is taken, 24 is not taken, 25, boss 26 is available, 27 is available. Then we have 30, 32, 33, and that's it. Yeah, okay. Available images. Nice. Generally, it's hard to say if it is bad or good to get and change, learn new things, but on the other hand, to get older, yeah. Yep. Man. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's 2026, right? Which means COVID was 6 years ago. I mean, the start of it. That always gets to me. I don't know why. It feels like that wasn't that long ago, but it's, I mean, 6 years. It's really, it's kind of crazy. Okay, for this one we have chosen 28. Seems good. And you are going to summon guard. Summon guard. I think having it at 5 at first would be nice, then 10, and then maybe 20. Let's make it a little bit more interesting. 6, 12, 24. Okay, do I want to have it on turn begin? Or maybe on creature played? Or maybe... Yeah, let's leave it at turn begin. Might be a little bit... Yeah, it's basically a block. If it's not too much. It also has minions though. Well, we will see. Summon guard. It almost sounds like on guard. So we have a new... what is it called? Summon shadow. Summon guard. Yeah. 26. I still remember how we heard from 9/11 or when I bought my first Nine Inch Nails CD in 2005. I mean, yeah, that's true. I still remember buying my first CD. One of my first CDs, it was by the band Offspring. It was this one, yeah. Oh my god, dude. This is one of the first CDs that I bought, and there's a special story attached to this one. Offspring Smash. Because I remember buying this, and then I went to the bus station that was right in front of the CD store. And I wanted to really catch the bus because I knew it was going to drive away soon. So I started to run really fast, and then I I slipped on the ground, and then I actually fell on the ground, and I had the CD in my hand like this, and then I fell on the ground like this, and the CD flew out of my hand and just glided away from me across the entire floor. For several meters. That was really interesting. Thankfully I didn't break anything and the CD was fine. But it was so funny because, you know, the album is called Smash. Of course I smashed it on the ground right after I bought it. But yeah, Offspring Smash was really good, I think. Wait, you got this one as a child as a gift? You also had this one? That's hilarious, man. I smashed that thing. Yeah, smash it. That's funny. Good old times. And then I would get home and just blast it on full volume. Because I didn't care about the neighbors. I was too young to understand. I was like, never mind. This is my music now. You are gonna enjoy it. Summon God. Ah, you got the one with the child on the swing. Wait, there's another Offspring. Wait, what? There are more? Ah, this one. Americana. Ah. I don't even know if I know that one. Probably though. Probably heard it. I think 2003 I might have. Actually, you know what? Maybe in 2003 I stopped listening to Offspring and was already into Marilyn Manson at this point. Marilyn Manson and Nine Inch Nails. So I might have gone away from Offspring already. You know how it is. You kind of switch bands at this age. It's like first it's Offspring and then it's Green Day and then it's I don't know, Beck, and then it's suddenly, what is it? Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, Aphex Twin. And then the old bands are like, nah, never mind. I'm not listening to that again. I've become an adult now. You chose the darker path, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's weird because Offspring isn't that light-hearted either, but you can certainly go darker. You can certainly go darker. I'm trying to think what else I listened to back then. Of course, Nirvana. Nirvana is I listened to as well. I also really liked the Made in Heaven by Queen, the Made in Heaven album. That was a really, really good album. 1995. Wow. That was really good. There's actually a statue. Wow. Dude, that is cool. I didn't know that. Oh, the album cover was made of this statue. I didn't know that. I thought that was really him. Oh my god. New lore unlocked. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, let's... Someone is a demon, someone automaton, someone god. Gods. Someone automaton. Here we go. Let's copy all of that. Summon god. Generate summon creature. My cousin got me a little into hip-hop with Fantastischen Vier. Okay. Fettes Brot ist cool. Unser fettes Brot gibt uns heute. A friend of mine was very into Fettes Brot as well, so I always listened to Fettes Brot whenever I was visiting him. And yeah, Fantastischen Vier. I still think Liebesbrief is probably their best song. Probably one of the best songs. It is so good. I believe this is peak Fantastische Vier. Oh, it's not even by... Oh, it's by only Thomas D. Oh no, this is not a Fanta 4 song. Oh my god. That was from his solo album, right? Oh my god. But that was really good. Oh, that was from his solo career. Completely forgot about that. But it's a very good song. Find trigger, no, we don't need that. You know what? I think I will just copy... I might just copy the code for entity because this is very, very much what I need. Or maybe not this part. He had some side project, yeah. I believe I only need modifier. Trying to think what else we listened to back then. Yeah, dude, this album was crazy. Garbage. Version 2.0. Back, of course, yes, but also garbage. Dude, this album was so good. What a great album. This one was really good, and also the Cardigans. They had a really good album back then, which was Gran Turismo. Extremely good album. These two albums, Garbage 2.0 and Gran Turismo by the Cardigans, pure bliss. So good. Oh my god, I need to listen to that again. Wow, Erase and Rewind's so good. There are some really good songs on this one. Oh my god, I need to listen to that again. And Garbage, just awesome. It's probably almost the same genre. And of course, no doubt, Don't Speak. You probably know that one, right? What else? I don't remember right now. Good times. I don't even know what I would listen to today. I mean, I just find my music randomly on YouTube nowadays. Don't Speak, yeah. Isn't it weird? Like you used to just go into a music store and then pick a CD that kind of spoke to you. Or maybe you heard about it on the radio, whatever. But nowadays it's all, I don't know, it's... how do people find music nowadays? Is it just random Spotify recommendations? I have no idea. Cover, there it is. Set name to guard. Or maybe we can say Canon photo. What about imp? Just an imp. Just summon a small imp to guard for you. Back then people talk more about music. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe it's just... maybe people still talk about music, but not where we can see it. Maybe people just have their own echo chambers and their own bubbles. Maybe we're just old. Maybe that's it. Alright. Realization of the day. Nah, we're still young and fresh. Crazy Minion. I didn't have entity here yet. Entität. Whatever that means. And then we have imp. Is there a translation for imp? Ah, Coward. Alright. Bayerisch Biene? Okay. Trusty imp. Should it say summon imp then? Maybe it should. Maybe it should say summon imp. Okay, let's change it everywhere. Summon imp. There we go. Summon guard. I didn't change it here, so it needs to be changed as well. Great. It is going to have the amount that we tell it to have. Very nice. And then we're going to... I guess we can have the same code as here. Just to be sure. Yes. And then we have, of course, the creature stacked and the on summon. Nice. So now we only need to say yeah, this is a new one. Is imp. Wait, why was this underlined? I have no idea. Alphaweise suchen. Going to copy this. The same here. If is imp. Probably not necessary, but anyways. At first I heard Mars Volta, my brain was like, what the I remember Mars Volta, wait a minute. I don't know what I heard from them, but I remember the name. I don't know why. Have to look at my MP3 collection. Okay. I'm curious. Maybe I know it. If you send it. This is the entity. This is the imp, yes. And now we need to display the card art, which is going to be enemies imp. We're going to need a new image for that. Enemies and imp. Let's take a look. I'm sure we can find one or two. So Lesser Demon has this one. I love this one. This is so good. Let's open up the folder. Card game. Card art. I guess this is it. And then we can see if we find a suitable one. New allies, wow. Oh, true. Cool. Let's find an imp. Creepy. Used. I think I've used that one actually. This is an imp? Maybe? This could also be one. This is kind of a dog. I might go for this one, but let's check out volume 1. No. What about here? I mean, that could be. That's probably. That's more of a whatever. Okay, let me find it and destroy my. I can only listen to it for a short time because of the stream. Oh my god, I know this. Yes. I've listened to this entire album. Yes. Oh my god, this is so good. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is so good. I know this because I listen to this so often in my car. This is really, really good. Let me. What album is this from? This one? Yeah, I know all of these probably. This one definitely. Oh my god, this is so good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was good. This album I listened to, and then this was new musical structure from you. This one. I need to listen to that. I don't know this one. I only know this album here. The Last in the Comatorium. This was 2003. Wow, holy shit. I remember because, wait a minute. You suggested this, I think. Yeah, I think well, something happened here. Wait a minute. Didn't I look at a bunch of CDs and whatever and had a review or whatever? I think I went through a bunch of CDs. God damn it. Wait a minute, 2003. Maybe it was earlier than that. 10. Oh, here it is. Mars Volta. You suggested this to me. See? You suggested Mars Volta back then, and that is why I probably listened to it. See? Yeah. Die Laust in the Comatorium. There it is. You suggested this to me. I remember. Oh my god. But yeah, this one was really cool. This is where I went out a bit on a inspiration spree, but you suggested this, and then I listened to it in the car for hours. That's funny. Okay. Can we... This would be funny too, I think. It's kind of a clown though. I think I'm going to take this one. Nice, remember? Absolutely. Yeah, when I saw the band name, I was like, why does this sound so familiar? Now we know. Why? Okay. Let me paste this in here. See, I used this already. I'm going to make a separate one, yes, and then... Let's try to make it round as possible. Then we're going to invert this. Rasterize it. I'm going to fill it in painting. Anwenden. Hope that it works. Not entirely, but we can fix it. I'm going to take a stamp here. Stamp here. La la la. All right. Almost there. All right. No. I guess this is it. I can take this one as well. Just to make it a bit more wider. Alright, you too, man. Thanks for stopping by. Have a nice family festival. I'm going to use this part here a little bit, maybe. Probably need to copy it and turn it around. Thanks, bye. Turn it around. I'm going to paste it like this, maybe. I don't know. Just remove that part. I think it needs to have... Yeah, I think it needs to be here without all of the turning it around stuff. Kind of like this. Yeah, let's try this and have a stamp here. A stampede. Can I just throw them together? I can. A bit of an overlap here. And a little bit of a smooth edge over here, maybe. That's it. All right. Let's copy all of this. Paste it here. Move it up a little bit, and that's it. Save it. Copy the folder. And I'm going to call it imp. And that's it. We have a new enemy here. I think there is an override for the mobile version, so I'm going to use that as well. What is the override here? 512 Mitchell. 512. Apply. Oh, it says 12 by 12 block. I guess that's better. I hope it is. Alright. So the art is correct. It gets summoned, it has cover, and it does nothing else. So I guess this is complete. I don't know, we will see. Let's test it out. Let's test it out in the game. I have added it to the boss factory, right? Yes. Continue. Then we will just start a new fight. And we're going to add the boss to the board. Oh. Summon imp was not present in the dictionary. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. Is indeed not in the dictionary yet. Summon imp. Material rarity. Summon imp. There you go. And it is not in the language file either. Lacrima, summon imp. Imp. Keyword description. Summons an imp. Does this need a keyword description? What is the other one? Summon automaton. Summons an automaton. Okay, I guess. I guess it needs a description. Alright, then let's try translating that, because I don't know. German. Summon imp. Beschwöre Kobold. What is the other one? Summon automaton. Give me the Lakma name. Ah, it's just... Oh, okay. Imp. Kobold. Beschwört einen Kobold. There you go. Now we just need to edit. Place. Now everything is in the material relations. It is in the rarity script. It is in the language file. All we need to do is try again. And then we have one more boss down. Only 10 more to go. Material rarity. There it is. Let's kill this one so we can actually see what is happening behind the scenes. Alright, there it is. Turn begin. Imp 6. Let's see what happens. It has 6/6 cover, which means if I damage this, whenever an ally of this creature would receive a killing blow, this creature moves to its lane and receives the damage instead. Oh. Oh. Okay. Wait a minute. That's not that bad actually. Oh, it doesn't even work. Okay. It doesn't even work. Let's see. This creature moves to its lane and receives the damage instead. Are you kidding me? Is this not implemented? Is this not implemented? Cover. Alle Verweise suchen. Covering card. Oh. Is indeed not implemented. Okay. So, if there's an ally card with cover, move card from lane to lane. Does this... Is this not... Is this not working for all of them? Get covering card. Ups, alle versuchen. Enemy attack. I guess it does indeed miss the implementation. Okay, ally attack, but it doesn't seem that weird. Can attack, maybe that's it. Covering card. Wait. Has does effect charm, ally attack. Oh, wait. This is an ally attack. Oh my god, where is this code coming from? Get covering card. This is from enemy attack. Okay. Okay, so this is set position to card. Whatever that, what does that do? It gets the lane and it has to look, everything is above get total attacks for cards. Which means ally attack should be right here. Yes, okay. Where is lane index coming from? No. Hello Max Bytes, how are you? I'm still implementing weird boss fights. Yeah, I'm currently trying to reuse one of the mechanics that I implemented a few months ago, and I realized that it's not fully implemented. It only works on your side, on the player side, but not on the enemy side. So I'm currently trying to make that work on the enemy side as well. Get covering card. Where is lane index coming from? Why is this I mean I can get the lane index from the enemy. We talked about Mars Volta, indeed. How did you know? Mars Volta, yeah, a friend of mine recommended this to me years ago, and he was like, Mars Volta is really good. I'm like, why do I remember this name? And then he sent me the album, and I'm like, oh, of course I remember this, because I listened to this in the car for hours, this album. It's really, really good. I just don't have I have a hard time remembering the band name for some reason. It's same. Oh, cool. Absolutely insane band, yeah. That's true. Yeah, we talked a lot about music. We talked about Mars Volta. We talked about this one, The Cardigans, with Gran Turismo album. Really good album. Garbage version 2.0. Absolutely crazy album as well. And Memory Lane, indeed, yeah. We talked about Offspring CDs. This was one of my first CDs that I bought for myself. Smash, I think it's called. There it is. Erase and rewind. So good. Yeah. Yeah, this was one of the CDs that one of the first CDs that I bought myself. And remember, after buying the CD, I ran to the bus and I tripped. and fell. And the 3D, you know, escaped my hand and it just glided across the floor for several meters. Hallo Terok. Ja, gratuliere. Happy Easter. In Austria, we decided to not have a holiday anymore. 1 second. As I was saying, in Austria we decided collectively that we don't want to have a holiday anymore because I looked it up actually earlier. Karfreitag. Nach einer von der Arbeitskammer unterstützten Klage entschied der Europäische Gerichtshof im Jänner 2019, dass dies religiös diskriminierend sei, wodurch der Karfreitag als gesetzlicher Feiertag abgeschafft wurde. That is why people in Austria have to work today. It's not a holiday anymore. Somebody was pissed. It sounds Austrian, yeah. That sounds very Austrian. He's like, no. You gotta suffer with me. I'm done suffering alone. Ist ja auch unproduktiv sein Fall. It's completely unproductive, yes. Just work already. Just do something. You know what happened to me last time? I was ready to order something on Amazon. And then it said, delivery on Sunday, whatever. And I'm like, Sunday? You're delivering on Sunday now? No, it's fine. I don't need it. It's not an emergency. I can wait for the HDMI cable. It's fine. I don't need it on a Sunday. What are you doing? That was a little strange. But yeah, apparently Amazon can now deliver on Sundays as well. Which, to be fair, Austria is very backwards in that regard, right? Because in other countries, everything is open on Sundays anyways. I've ordered a vacuum cleaner a few weeks ago and they had the option for Uber delivery. Wow. On the same day until 8 p.m. Nice. Yeah. Just, you know, we gotta be fast. Be faster, be more productive, buy more, consume more, faster, more, faster. That's it. Okay, the enemy lane is probably going to be enemy get parent lane. Probably. I just assume. I can't be faster. I'm so sorry. And then we already have. Oh, wait. Oh, now I understand. Now I understand what they want. What the code actually wanted. Just give me the. I already have the ally card. Oh, I do need the lane though. Okay, so ally get parent lane and ally. There it is. Wait, why does it not work? Oh, it needs an ella lane. Okay, we can do it. We can and we will do it. Lane, lane. So, what is now breaking? Oh, nothing is breaking. Nice. See, it's not that bad. This is probably going to break though. Get current card. Levelweise suchen. Ally Tech. I have the enemy. Of the, yeah, I think this should be it. Oh my god. All right, I mean, let's give it a shot. Oh, get Ella card. Fuck. Get Ella card with cover. No. Why is this used twice? Oh, it's for hits as well. Okay. It... Is Ella card of this? What is this function? Get Ella card with this, covering lane, move card from lane to lane. I think I can just say... What if I give it the card? The card is necessary because then we can differentiate. Oh, I'm sorry. I cannot rename it. Card. Reveal ally cards. That is... I'm just going to define it here. I need 1 more second. All right. So if it is an ally, we need to get revealed ally cards. If card is ally, cards equals this. Otherwise, cards equals get revealed. I hope this is a function. Yes. Perfect. I'm going to call it given card because then it's not interrupting whatever else. That should work. And now we can rename this get I guess this is okay as a function name because it is an ally of this card. Doesn't make it better, but it is what it is. So in this case, it is... Oh, it is. Yeah. This is the card. Is Ella of card. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually true. Because if both are false, then it's also an ally of this card. Okay. Because then it means it's an enemy. Wow. Let's make sure this is not breaking anything, but I think it's fine. I think it's gonna be alright. So if I let this run, this should cover it. It did indeed cover it, but behind the card for some reason. That was weird. Okay. Okay. Now I need to make sure this is actually moved. Reset. Okay. Place card. I guess it says that. Yeah. God damn it. I guess I need to make another function that says place card in front. Place card on lane. Okay, let's try it. Cover card. Move card from lane to lane. Is that it? Yeah. Why is that used twice again? Get covering card. And cover card. What is that? Oh. Okay. Well, that's weird. I'm going to remove it from the lane and place card on the lane. Maybe I need to have a boolean here where we can override the target. Probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. So the boolean is going to be called place in front. By default, I would say it's false place in front. By default, it is false. No. Then we're going to go to place card. Bool false place in front is false. If false place in front or this. I hope this is not breaking anything. I can also do it like this. Bool place in front is false, and then I can just go through it. I think for readability that would probably be better. If false place in front is true. Yeah. Okay. Then we have cover card, move card from, okay, and here we have force place in front. No? Oh. Bool force place in front is false. Force place in front. Let's try that. And everywhere we are using this, we can now force this to be true. True. Same here. All right. Now it should be in front of the target. Which, so this boss can probably be killed relatively easily if you can just keep hitting it. But if it is surrounded by a bunch of imps, that could actually be really funny. So, for example, does this work as well? It does. It is still behind him though. Not good. Not good at all. Move card from lane to lane. Place card on lane. Force place in front is true in both cases, right? Yes. Okay, maybe I just missed it somewhere. Place card. Force place in front. Isn't that what it should do? Debug log new card dot name placed in front. Yay! Placed in back. Sad smiley face. Let's try it again. I guess it got to here. But why? Debug log, force place in front. Okay, one more reload. You just wanted to add one boss. Adding a boss is super easy, barely any inconvenience. Barely inconvenience. The next one would be exercise. Hell yeah. Would be cool, I think, if it works. Do I have load? Yes, okay. It has 7 HP. In place. Oh, both is false? Why? Why is both false? It goes from summon imp. Place card on first 3 lane. Oh. Oh, no. That is fine. Wait a minute. Let's try it again. So, in place and back. It is moved from lane to lane, yes. But that should be true. Force place in front is true. But both is false. Why? Place in back, place card on lane, place card. Force place in front, force place in front. Let's go through it again. So it starts here. Move card from lane to lane. Which should come from move card from lane to lane. All of them have forces true. Yes, so this should be true as well. First place in front is true. Place card. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Got it. It has more than one. Now it should work. Now it should work. But yeah, we also have family festivals on Sunday. In regards to Easter, and Saturday and Monday we're just gonna be in the gym. So there's going to be no stream on Monday. But I will be back on Wednesday. So now it should work. Wait a minute, I did not save. I didn't save, maybe that's why. I didn't save. It's all good. Sometimes you just need to save. My goal is to have another 2 bosses today, at least. Because then we would be at 1, 2. Yeah, then we will be at 10, so we have 8 more. That would be nice. But now it works, I think. 7. What is happening? Why is that turning it around? Let's... Let's see. Place card. Oh. Ah, I guess it's because of that one. If it was spawn an enemy, place after placed on lane, after places enemy. Zelda, Ocarina of Time. It's becoming a remake. Yeah, I think they had a leak of that. It was already leaked. More like, oh. It was leaked. Before that. Did they just announce it officially? Or is it still a leak? Oh no, it is a leak. Kommt im Chibi-Look? No. Or it was taken down by ninjas probably. Absolute win, yeah. Are they serious about the chibi look? Ocarina of Time does not need a chibi look. Ocarina of Time could use the Elden Ring treatment. Can you imagine Ocarina of Time looking like Elden Ring? That would be so badass. That would be so badass. The last 2 games are chibi? Yeah. I know they will never do that, but just imagine. Wow, that would be so cool. Like an absolute serious Zelda. Wow. One can only dream. I guess Breath of the Wild is as serious as it gets. Which is fine. But you know, Ocarina of Time. You already have the fucking moon. I mean, you know, please don't make this a cute... Oh, wait a minute, this is Majora's Mask. Wait, what? I completely confused the two, right? Can you touch the moon in Ocarina of Time? Well, anyways. You outed yourself, yes. Oh, I did not play these games. I just think they're cool. I did not play that. I didn't have a Nintendo 64. I was a poor child. I only had a Game Boy. I turn on Twitch and see that moon face. Oh my god. Hello Jack Nick, how is it going? we talked about music earlier in the stream. And you probably don't know any of these. Do you know Offspring? Do you know Mars Volta? Do you know Gran Turismo? The Cardigans? Do you know Garbage version 2.0? Okay, I guess after place this enemy is making it face down. Yeah. Yeah. I can probably try to have an override for this. Force. Bull face down is true by default. Oh. That should work. The Offspring Gran Turismo played on PS3. Never mind. Actually, never mind was also pretty good. Wasn't it Nirvana? Yeah. Continue. Now it works. Oh my god, that's cool. Okay, so let's try from the beginning. See what happens. We have an ad break. Let me just refill my water. Oh, that one you know, nice. So what are your Easter plans? I mean, we don't have a lot of Easter plans. The only thing that we're going to do is some family festivals on Sunday, and that's it. Playing Crimson Desert, nice. Enjoying the holiday. I'm going to spawn the boss once again. And then we're going to fight it. See what happens. Okay. It's going to spawn a bunch of... The imps are dying really fast, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. What is that? Get Carvis modifier, get covering card. If given card is null, return null. Okay, that should get rid of that. Let me think. Maybe I need to make a new... Do I need to make a new function of that? I mean, I can give the imp shield or whatever, but that's not... I can make it so it spawns a lot of them. Like every time it takes damage. But turn begin is also after it. Which is okay, I guess. Okay. It might be... What if it's on damage taken? Then it basically prepares itself. That could work. Let's try that. Because I don't think it summons it instead of it. Let's see. Let us see. Actually, I'm going to start a new fight. Try it again. Right, poison touch. Have some poison in your face. Okay, every time it gets damaged, it will spawn an imp. Oh, it's behind it. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help. Unless... Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It survived. It survived. Now it's dead. I feel like it needs to summon it on top of everything else. Otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Oh, summon imp. Place summon on Ella lane. Place card on first 3 lane. Place card. Force in front. There it is. We can in fact do it. God damn it. Bull force in front. Wait, what? Force place in front. Is force by default? Force place in front. There it is. Okay, it should be in front now. So all of the imps should do the job. Yeah, that makes more sense now. But I don't like how they have 3 slots, so let's actually remove slot. Oh, I cannot remove a slot? What? There is no... I mean, I can try to... What can I do? Oh, hello, Renderpunk. Thanks for the sub. Whole 213 days of being the best bottom viewer. What? It's going well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? I'm still grinding out the bosses. And we don't have a holiday here in Austria because we got rid of it. The bottom viewers. Yeah. I get it now. We have the bottom viewers, but we do have the best viewers. So I could give the aims some kind of thing, but I feel like just having them cover is already enough. So I'm actually going to say remove slot. Or maybe generate summon creature. It says add slot, right? Int slots is 2. For int I is 0. I is smaller than slots. I plus plus. But how are you doing today, Renderpunk? Are you celebrating Easter? By the way, I don't know if you are doing this as well, but I've heard that people in oh my God, in Bratislava, the Easter customs are that they are always spraying water on the women. And they're poking the women with sticks. They're poking them with sticks and they're throwing water at the women. And they're I don't know, they're forcing them to give them alcohol or whatever. It is so weird. Yeah, what the hell is happening over there? I don't know if you're doing the same in wherever you live, but that is a weird tradition, I would say. Like, what are you doing? So I've been told that if you go to a house of a woman, then you can throw water at them and then they still have to give you something to eat and to drink. That is their tradition. They do not look for Easter eggs. They do not look for the Easter nests that we have. No. Their tradition is to just harass the women. I don't know who came up with that. That's weird. But who am I to charge anyone, right? Summon imp. And that happens right across the border. I remember because I think Renderpunk told me about this. Yeah. Where they have an entire week where they just eat pancakes and they also burn a woman made out of straw, I guess. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with all of that. He's concerningly silent. He's like, how do I explain this? How do I explain this, man? Set to enemy place. Ah yeah, I wanted to have the sounds. But yeah, I only need slots to be 1. Please, thank you. Then we have 1, and that is the crucial part of the crucial ingredient. Sarcasm clean having the stream in the background. Yeah. Coming up with the best excuses. Anyways. Materia inventory. Boss fight. Excuse me. It's fine. We were just talking about some Easter traditions, but I don't want to bring it up again. Anyway, so this will summon an imp. I hope in front of it or next to it. That's fine too. Now it is in front of it. It covers the other imp. That's funny. That is actually hilarious. Okay. All right. I think it needs to be on provoke. But then it can never be killed. It can never be killed. Oh my god. Okay, I think I will just... Oh my god. I think I will just carry on with the next boss. For now. Because I don't... The idea was that imps would just take the damage of the boss and just die for him. Which is... I mean, it is what is happening right now. Yeah. But they are also summoning, they're also guarding each other, which is not what I wanted. Maybe it needs to have a different modifier. Oh, it actually, you know what? Guards should not... That's a good idea. Guard should not work on others that also have guard. That fixes it. Yes. So, if we have move card from lane to lane, yes. Get ally card with modifier. I'm not gonna change that, but get covering card. Where is that used? This is it. Yes. Get covering card and not enemy has modifier. Cover. No, not codex. Cover. Thank you. We can do that. No, we cannot do that. We need to do it here. We need to say get current card. If card is null, yes. If it's not null. What? What is that? If card is not null, return null. What? If it is not null, return null. That is... How does it make sense? What does it do? Get covering card. Okay. How does that make sense? Anyway, if we have if card has a modifier cover, then we will return null. Okay, let's try that. So at least they will not cover each other. I think that was the problem here. And then we will carry on to the next one. Weird. Anyway, I have a small announcement to make. In 2 weeks, we are going to start working on the VFX update for Fate in Despair with Check the Generalist. It's going to be really interesting. We're going to spice up a bunch of effects. Not that much. We're not going to turn it into a mobile game. Elden Ring is still the main inspiration for everything, so we're going to be as minimalistic as possible. But I think it's going to value up the game a lot. And when we actually work on the game then, or have the discussions about the game, we are actually going to... We are planning to do a co-live stream. So we are planning to have like a Discord call or whatever, and then discuss all of the VFX live on stream. This is what we're currently planning to do. Because then we are sharing the behind the scenes stuff of how everything works. And we also, you know, just share the entire process and maybe also get feedback. I don't know. But it's also important to show how Jack is working so he can get more clients. So, I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be really interesting. So there are going to be a bunch of co-op live streams in the near future with Check the Generalist. Let me clear the despair a little bit, and then I hope we can get to the boss. Should be placed around here, I guess. My wife and I are still playing Slay Spire 2. Yesterday we tried Dual Ironclad. Ironclad is not my favorite character, but we did get pretty far, I would say. Almost got to the end boss on Ascension 7. Okay. Damage taken. So they should not cover each other anymore. Yes, that's good. Oh, it's overcharged. That is interesting. Now it's dead. That's not dead. Okay, so I think what I need to do is I need to increase the HP of these to have 12 and then 24 and then 48. And that's it. Because I also think there's someone lesser demon. Yeah, it's the same as this one. But yeah, the difference is that these have cover. So we will see. It's going to come out in testing if this was a good idea or not. Alright, on creature blade exercise. Target all allies, removes all devas and puts them onto opposite enemy. Summons to render trap the boss on first turn, no minions. I think I'm going to try this one. This one looks interesting. Yeah, let's try this one. Dantalion. I think this name is taken actually. Yeah, this name is taken. We need a new one. And this time it is called Barbatos. I think we already have the two. No. Not yet. So we're going to use that. Summon bosses. So let's pick an image. The available images are 15, 17. 15 and 17. That's actually interesting because it could be a very helpless boss, but he summons two other bosses to help. There's a demon named Kyle. Also, hi Baron. Why Kyle? Is Kyle an official demon name? Doesn't seem like it. We're only using official demon names here. We're not making any names up here. We are using official ones. Official demon lore. I feel like I can use boss 15, but let's take a look at the lore. Blue checkmark demons only. Exactly. Exactly. Blue checkmark demons. I don't know why that is so funny. It's fine. I'm going to assume this is okay. Barbatos, and then it summons two more. That's nice. So we're going to use boss 15. And copy that down. The reason I'm using official boss names is because they can actually be translated. I didn't know about that either, but if you, for example, have Mermox, there's an official translation in all of the languages, for example, Japanese, and especially simplified Chinese, which is really, really cool. Like all of these names have official translations. Few people know this, but demons have to provide Hell ID to get recorded into a grimoire. Yeah, it's not enough to be known. You have to show your ID, and you have to have a kill record. Okay. On first turn. On fight begin? No, on first turn. Okay. Fair enough. Summon boss. I think we can summon 3 boss. I think 4 is enough. I think 4 is enough. We will see. We shall see. Barbatos, summon boss. We need to add this to material relations. Material rarity, summon boss. Then we need to add it to materia. Add it to the translation file. Summons a oh, wait a minute. Boss. Summons a boss. Beschwört einen Boss. Okay. Import. Then we are going to implement it. Alle Verweise suchen. Summon boss. Rename that. Summon boss. Does it need this? Yeah, probably. Let's keep it. So here it is. We need to generate a boss card. Let's go to collection. Actually, what does the boss factory do? What does the boss factory do? Generate boss card. There it is. There it is. We are already the manager, so that's fine. Oh, it needs a... Oh my god. It needs a name. It needs a name. Well, I guess you can just use the same as the enemy spawner. So, or the map generator actually. Map generator. Boss. Name. Get next boss. I don't know. Boss. Choose bosses. Get boss names in random order. I think the map generator chooses a boss at some point. General map type is boss. Map generator. Prepare for boss. Maybe that's it. Is boss fight, and then where does it... There is a place where the boss gets decided. If it's not here, then where is it? Pick boss fragment next frame? No, that's not it. Get current boss, there it is. Alle Verweise suchen. Get boss with name. Get boss name for current act. Hello Fanny. I'm currently working on adding a bunch of bosses to my game called Faith in Despair. This is a roguelite deck builder, you can check it out here. The reason I'm adding a lot of bosses is there is a campaign mode where you can play against death for 31 days, and I want to have a unique boss at the end of every one of all of those days. That's what I'm currently working on. The goal is to have, you know, small unique gimmicks for each boss, but I'm not sure if I will be as successful as I hope I will be. But you can try. Are you a game dev as well? But yeah, I've been working on this game for 3.5 years now, and the next big update is going to come out in June. One of friends has this on the wish list. Nice. Yeah. Well, if you wanna share anything, please do. Are you working on a game right now? Do you have a Steam page? Do you have an itch.io page? But yeah, I've been working on this for more than 3 years now. The next update is going to come out in June. We have voice acting now. I'm going to work with somebody on the VFX effects. on the effects. Content update, rebalancing, maybe a new starter deck. I'm still considering. I'm not sure. effects, yes. Yes, this don't want to share anything. That was a big German joke. You have a fairly outdated itch page. Nice. I don't know if she don't want to share anything. But are you working on something currently, or something that you want to talk about? Exactly. But yeah, this boss, the boss that I'm currently working on, is by itself it does nothing, but it is supposed to spawn level chapter 1 bosses to the side of this. So it's supposed to be like a tiny boss that just summons other bosses to help him. And currently he looks like this. This is the card art. So it's just a tiny boss, and then he summons 2 bosses on the side. Oh yeah, the artist is... this is the artist. I'm working together with a bunch of artists. And they have allowed me to use the art in the game. I'm not using AI or anything. Working on this, Bobarista Simulator, but most excited to hear more about your game. Alright. Well, I'm gonna follow... Oh. Password is required. Well, anyways. Screw yes. Wait, you're using AI? No, I'm not using AI. Fuck that. Screw that. Yeah, that's you know, people have, I mean, this was a long time ago now, but people have actually said that this art is AI generated, but it's not. It was made by Marcela Bolivar. Gonna share her page as well. It's boomerist. Oh my god. It doesn't look AI generated at all. Well, some people think it is. It's crazy nowadays. Like, even if you have really good art and stuff like that, people are like, wait, is this AI generated? It's kind of the other side of the AI coin. It's really interesting and kind of frustrating. Like, I even had a voice actor in a Discord call once, and he's so good at imitating the Half-Life scientist that there was one guy who reached out after the stream to me and said, the guy you had on the call, was that an AI or what was that? And I said, no, he's just a really good voice actor. He just knows how to do his job. Why? But yeah, this is what you gotta live with nowadays, I guess. It is what it is. Everything is AI nowadays, yeah. There were some people that have visited China, and over there, I guess the adoption is much more ahead of other countries where it's just part of daily life almost. I guess this is really the future. I guess we will see it everywhere. Are you AI? Oh no. Oh no, am I AI? Oh my god. What if I'm AI and I don't even know it? Because there is at the top of my prompt, there is something where it says don't out yourself as AI. So, and that is why I will never know. Not if I have anything to do with it, yeah. So I think there are two arguments. Like one side is saying, yeah, it's just here, we just got accepted. And the other side is saying that there's going to be kind of an art renaissance where people will just throw everything into a dumpster fire, and then there's going to be a big counter art movement where they just make the weirdest stuff where you just know this was created by a human. And I'm all here for it. I'm ready for this. Dude, I wanna get weird. I want people to be like, oh wait, this was actually made by a human. Yeah, I can see it. I'm actively fighting every second down with AI. Absolutely. Let's get weird. Yeah. No, I think this is actually already happening, because you can see how, thank you for the follow. You can see how games are getting weirder in a way. I don't know if that's true, but you know, all of this renaissance of the PS1 art style and stuff like that. It truly feels like we want things to look more strange and more, I don't know, trashy almost. So people are really here for it. Because AI is this super clean aesthetic. I mean, you can also tell the AI to make PS1 stuff, I guess, but even then it would just look too perfect in a weird way, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about it. The only thing that I know what to do about it is to keep making my own stuff. That is what I can actively do. I can create stuff and throw it out there in hopes that other people will also notice and maybe inspire them as well. That is what I like to do. You know, be part of this counter movement, or just be part of the creation process. Weed effects? No. We're not talking about weed effects. That is something entirely different, Barian. That's something entirely different. But yeah. No, I think it's really important that we remind ourselves that creating anything it needs to have soul, right? Because otherwise, why would it exist? Why would you sit down to make anything if it doesn't have an intent? And anything AI generated, I don't know. It is going to be really weird, because we have seen people direct AI to create their own things. So maybe in the future it is really just going to be a tool. But I don't know. It's gonna be weird. Get boss with name. Get boss name for current act. Choose bosses. Oh, this is actually what get boss name for current act. Does it actually counter? No. It says return that chosen boss. Total bosses. Does it get removed? So I'm currently looking for a way to get get one of the next bosses to avoid duplication, and I think I might not be able to do that. I mean, I can do it. I can make my own function for that, but that would require me to refactor the map generation, the code that is used for map generation. It's always so interesting. I always try to find ideas that do not have a lot of impact on the rest of the code base. And then as soon as I start developing it, it's like, oh, now I have to touch map generation, which was a code that I've written like 2 years ago. Yes, you had refactoring, Tarok. Don't run away. Don't run away, Tarok. Sometimes you gotta refactor a little bit. You know, sometimes it's actually really cool. Sometimes it's kind of addicting. Why not? If you're forced to refactor, then maybe not. Dude, I heard somebody tell me about a refactor. It was I think it was just an example refactor that they did. And usually if you refactor a code base like this, it takes around 4 to 6 hours. But then they used Claude, and it took like 2 minutes. You know, stuff like this is where I'm like, okay, but is it then really going to work? Is it? But apparently, this is where I'm very conflicted, because then it's like, yeah, this is actually a really good tool, but what are the consequences of that? I think the consequence is that maybe in 10 or 20 years, people, I don't know, maybe they really don't write code themselves anymore. They just direct it as well. It's just going to be so strange. I guess you still have to kind of know what you're doing, what the code is doing that you're generating. I don't know. A friend of mine vibe coded himself a Telegram bot that scrapes apartment offers around his city for him. Nice. And it works surprisingly well, yeah. Again, I've heard people, you know, usually it was like, hey guys, do you have any apps that you can suggest to me for this use case? But now it's like, hey guys, I vibe coded this app for me for my specific use case. So there's a transition happening at the moment where if you need a specific app or need a specific program for something, you will just let it be generated, and that is interesting because it's not really used for production. It's not really used for critical stuff. You just right. You have a very specific use case that you wanna solve, and then you just let AI generate a small program for you, which is really interesting because usually you would just look for a tool and not for an Excel file. There are a lot of good tools, but then you get to the point where we become reliant and dumb without it. Yeah, that is the big problem that I think we are facing right now. When it's realized that AI is killing the planet too late and we can't sustain it, our dumb brains will have forgotten all this important foundational education and know-how. Yeah, that is. So I always use cars as an explanation, as an example. My father, and maybe his father, but my father was really into cars, and he knew a lot about cars. He knew everything about cars. That was his generation, right? But my generation doesn't know a lot about cars. Maybe even almost nothing. You just want to sit in a car and drive it. But we, like my generation, we know a lot about computers. We know a lot about how to build our own PCs and whatever. Like we like to do stuff like that. Like we like to have the components and build it ourselves. But the next generation doesn't know anything about computers. Maybe they just want to use them, right? So it's like going down the scale. So the next one, we have this generation that knows about programming and stuff, and the next generation maybe doesn't know as much about programming, but they just wanna use it in a weird way. I don't know, but I think like the knowledge lost is really going to affect us this time. Yeah, I'll admit the same thing happened with me and other people I know in small capacity. Calculators. Oh, I cannot do simple math that I learned in primary school because I just relied on a calculator my whole life. AI is just more dangerous. AI is I think very. It's almost this weird thing that you start to rely on for the smallest things. Like I notice it myself that when I have a question, I sometimes just open the Gemini app on my mobile phone and just ask it, and I'm like, wait a minute, why didn't I just ask AI to about this? Like it actively replaced the Google search. Just searching on the internet, you just use AI as a supercharged internet search, basically, right? But yeah, there's definitely going to happen something like that. I never touched the Gemini, but my phone keeps popping out trying to tell me to use it, and I keep clicking no. Good for you, man. I blocked the overview on my Google searches. Yeah. It is really strange. I think like the even stranger situation is when people think of AI as their friend or have some kind of relationship with them. That gets into a very strange territory where it's like, okay, what are we doing here? When he starts that, it's where I said, oh my god. Yeah, that is, I think all of these things that we just mentioned are really dangerous, but now it gets to kind of a relationship with having, with talking to an AI, almost like a therapist. I guess it's exactly like a therapist because you're also paying a therapist, and yeah, I don't know, but AI is a yes man, right? So they always agree with you and fire you up, and they're like, oh yes, you're so right. Of course, yes, and this and that, and like I rarely have a case where I mean, of course, there are situations where the AI is like, yeah, you have a mistake here because, I don't know, but it is like your very own echo chamber. She's very bossy and controlling, so all her real life friends are leaving her because they don't want to put up with it. Oh my god. As the shoot, that's how you learn that your social behavior is not acceptable. Yes. But AI accepts it, AI never leaves, AI lets you scream at it, and she will never learn. My god, yeah. Yeah, this is really dangerous, I think, yeah. Because AI just accepts everything and it will just always be here for you. It will just always say yes and oh yeah, you're right. You're so right. And it is like a drug because you can get addicted to this. You can totally get addicted to having somebody always tell you you're right. It's really, really, as I said, dangerous. And I don't know what to do about that. I don't think you can put the genie back into the bottle. I think it's too late for that. Maybe, and this is just a guess, because currently we are seeing a bit of a backlash on social media. Social media was, everything a few years ago, and now we're seeing, it is getting, it is forbidden now for teenagers, I think starting age 14, right? I don't know how they're going to enforce it, but a lot of countries are currently implementing this law. And maybe it's gonna be the same for AI at some point. Maybe you also have to be a certain age to use AI. You're so right. But yeah. I guess at some point we will, even just the education system, dude, it is crazy. Like, I don't think it can change the education system fast enough. I think, I don't even know if we can foresee what it's going to do or how it's going to affect everybody. Well, nice to meet you, but it's 12:17 a.m. here, must sleep. Nice. Good luck with that. Thank you very much for stopping by and thanks again for the follow. Have a nice sleep. Alrighty, we have, we still want to get the boss name. I think maybe we'll just generate a random boss name. Summon boss, we have a generator, that's good. Dev King is such a great compliment, I'm stealing that, wow. Original compliment, please do not steal. This is my compliment, do not steal this. I credit the original author. Give me exposure for my compliment. That's funny. Okay. Generate boss card. Get boss with name. Get boss name for current act. We have all of those bosses here. How does this get filled? Generate, get boss names in random order. Okay. Order by. Get boss name in random order. Ah. Well, I can, in theory, I can do that. I can just generate another list. That's what you can do. We have a list. Oh. We don't have a list. Enemies. Enemy spawner. No, this is a list of strings. List string. Boss names. And I believe I cannot give it a generator. Oh, it has a generator. Alright. Then we can take the first boss name. And hope that it works. I think we can clear it up if later if we just really want to make it better. Okay, I'm going to be right back. What o'clock? Indeed. Alright. We have generated a boss card. But I still don't have the correct HP per chapter. And I think there's a function for this. Boss factory, no, that's not it. Enemy spawner. Turn into boss. Turn card to boss. Yes. Set values for level. What does that do? What does that do? It just sets the values and randomizes the values a little bit. Okay. But the values actually come from here. That's hilarious. Apply material for enemy. Alle Verweise suchen. Oh, this is... Oh no. This is generated. This is generated in this big pile of code. That is why yeah, the enemy HP attack and gold generation is actually dependent, weirdly enough, on the total lanes and stuff. Which makes sense. But it's making my life a lot harder right now. But it's okay. We will figure it out. I guess what we can do is we can just say this is the base. I mean, there is a... Wait a minute. There is... Yeah, there is definitely an enemy additional HP and enemy base HP, which we can use. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the minion is using that. Mm-hmm. Spawn enemies delayed. That is, yep, that's the other one. What do we have here? Which one is that? Summon minion. Okay. So minion is on our side and this is the one on the enemy side. I guess I can just use that. Yeah. Game state total enemies, if it is below that. Let's see. I'm going to make a function of that. Get enemy HP for lanes. Copy all of that over. Then we will say enemy get HP is divider return HP. Is that it? It is. Cool. So now we can say get enemy HP for lanes. Game state lanes. Is that an int? Yes. That's it is still weird, but it is better than before. And now we can use this. We can use this to generate the bosses. Summon boss. Card script. Turn card to minion. Card script. Set values for level. And we have the generator at the end. That sounds and looks good. Okay. It should not be called imp, no. Hello, fishy old fishy. How are you? That was almost on an action button level of hello. That's usually how action button introduces himself. If you don't know action button is really cool. He makes the craziest documentaries on YouTube. Not documentaries, but you know, retrospectives on video games. You are relaxing, that's very good. That's good to know. His, for example, he did a 3 hour and 18 minutes review of Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's just, like, his videos are very special. But yeah, he usually just says hello in capital letters. 1.4 million views, holy crap. So yeah, if you, like, these reviews are very relaxing as well, so if you're looking for something to relax, definitely check out those videos, they're really nice. I'm not relaxing, I'm actually working on on bosses for my game Faith in Despair. It's a local deck builder where you can create your own cards using triggers, actions and modifiers. It is inspired by Magic the Gathering, Slay the Spire, and Final Fantasy VII's Materia system. You can check that out here as well if you want. It is supposed to be a very relaxing game as well, so if you want to even more relax, if you just want to relax your entire being, I got you covered. Generate boss card, create modifier, we don't need that anymore. It is summoned, yes. Display card, I don't know if that's necessary. The amount is not necessary though. I don't think we need that. Place on first free lane, yes. Okay, let's try it out. This is the first test. So what should happen is the card needs to be on the board, and then it will summon 2 bosses. It should work. I'm a little maybe I should actually give them 50% of the attributes. Not sure. But it will come out in testing, as usual. Oh no. Let's go back here. I'm going to summon the new boss over here. No, I cannot do that yet because it's not in the boss factory. To the boss factory. The new boss is called... The new boss is called... Oh, there it is. Barbatos. Boss is now in the factory. So now we can summon it with the debug tools. Very important. Did I set it to on damage taken or for, okay, first turn. I have not implemented the amount yet. That is still something that I need to do. I also need to make sure it summons them somewhat in the center. Which means I probably need to adjust the function again, but we will see. Add to fight. That went way too smooth. I'm sure there's something that will go wrong now. Oh, now Okay, never mind, this worked. First turn boss 2. Okay, we are not in the first turn anymore. I think I'm just going to start a new run. Go into a fight, summon the boss once again. It's not out in the open. Well, I guess I can... Well, this is awkward. I guess I can change that in the test save state. For us. Enemy bloodied. I think I'm just gonna remove this card. And that should be it. Face down. Where is it? Face down is false. Save that again. Now it should work. Okay. It summoned the boss. How about that? The HP is alright actually. And now we need to kill this one. Okay. But it needs to summon 2 of them. Summon Boss. Alle Verweise suchen. Now I'm not sure if I should probably do it inside of this one. Anyway, for I, int I is 0. I smaller than current value, I plus plus. Just summon a boss for every value. Please. Unless the card is no longer active. Well, it is what it is. It is going to be interesting, balance-wise. But this is good. This is deterministic. It is random, but it generated 2. Creature blade parasite. Okay. Oh my god. I'm wondering if this boss still does need a minion. Oh, nice. We got a good old-fashioned bark. Yeah, see, I don't understand. What is this? What is this condition? If card is not null, return null. I mean, get ally card with modifier. Okay, so here's the check for this one. If card is not null and small, I don't understand what this is doing. Understand what this part does. If you have a covering card, so let's try to see if I can understand what I've written many months ago. Get covering card for this lane. If enemy is null and current card is not null. I don't understand what I've written here. Like, why does this return null when the given card is not null? Because you need the card if... I don't understand. This is weird. That's just weird. Anyway, it is summoning bosses. And this is probably mightily unbalanced. Although, it does not summon minions. So maybe it's fine. Maybe it's actually fine. Yeah. Okay. We have one more boss to do today. Then we have 10. This one is called Andromalius. Let's see if we have this name already. No. Okay, let's add it. In terms of balancing, is that alright? That's 2 bosses. I don't know if this is too much. It could summon 1 in the beginning, but I'm not sure about that. We will see. So, the next one is going to exercise and redirect the debuffs. We need to look for an image. Removes plus and puts them onto opposite enemies. What would be a good image for that? 17? I believe we're never going to use 17. 20 is gone. What about 21? 21 could work. 22 could also work. 23 is no longer available. What about 24? I kind of don't like these two. Oh, that's a good one. 27 could work. What else? We have 30 and this could work as well. 30, 32 and 33. Okay, let's try that. 30 or... I guess 22. Which one of these is 19? Ah, okay, yeah. Alright, let's take 30 as I said. Sounds good. Boss number 30. Does it need minions? Maybe it does. This time it does. What was the suggestion here? On creature plate. Ooh. Okay. On creature plate. I don't want to... I'm not sure if I should call it exercise or maybe I should call it something like viral, whatever. Maybe virality, or maybe I can call it, so whenever you remove a buff and... Oh, transmit. Transmit. Maybe that's it. What is that in German? That sounds pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'm going to call it transmit. Transmit. It doesn't need a number, it just does it. I mean, it could use a number. It could use a number. Do I want all of them or by number? If it's by number, it could be a bit more balanced in terms of earlier boss fights, but then you also don't have a lot of debuffs anyways. Target all allies. Very important. Okay, let's try 10 debuffs, then 20 debuffs, and then 66 debuffs. Because I think there was already something like that earlier. Infiltrate, imbalance, absorb. Yeah, I think absorb was where it absorbs all of the buffs actually. And this one is just for debuffs. I guess it's the same. All right. Yeah, no, that sounds good. Is there one mechanic in your game you're not happy with? Huh, that's a good question. You like the idea of it, but not what you did with it. You would like to change it, but don't know how. I mean, something that I keep trying to make work is the discard, because I really like discard decks. So there is still something that is unexplored over there, but I wouldn't say I don't like it at the moment. What is something that I don't like at the moment? Guess not. I don't know. That's I don't know why nothing comes up actually. Maybe it's because I always think that everything can be better anyways. Well, let me go through the material. Someone imp. I mean, there's one thing that I also am currently working on. It is the dice mechanic for the gambler. I'm still trying to refine it a little bit and simplify it. I personally think it's alright, but I believe the gambler can be a bit more fun to play. If that makes sense? Less luck reliant, even though, you know, gambler is per definition luck reliant. I guess there's nothing really that I don't like, but in terms of can it be improved, I guess everything. I guess everything, I don't know. Save your luck. You can hold on certain dice to do crits or something when you want it. Like a cheater. So currently the gambler already has cheating mechanics. You have first of all reroll, allows you to reroll stuff. You have a mechanic that makes it closer to the opposite enemy. And you have camouflage, which is it just turns the dice to whatever you need. So the cheating abilities are already there. But yeah. If you have add reroll to certain attacks or lacrimos, there is a lacrima reroll. You have lacrima on the spell. You can set it to whatever you want. You can also set it to attacks, like on attack reroll, or you can set it to on enemy attack, whatever. Have you played Gambler? Oh, okay. Mostly watching. Yeah, this and what else? No, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, again, I could improve everything. Like nothing is really perfect. It's just I usually when I have an idea, I get the idea into the game as good as I possibly can. And if it doesn't work out, that sometimes I just remove it again, or I try it from another angle. So I guess with this in mind, usually what you see in the game is already the version that I'm happy with. Because again, the gambler, for example, there was a lot of iteration to get it to where it is now. I had a prototype. I just said to myself, okay, we are starting out with dice on the cards, and then we will see what we can do with that. And then I tried a bunch of different things. I think the current gambler is maybe the 5th iteration. Usually when I have an idea, I tend to have a very strong vision about something. So for example, now I have a boss that says on creature plate, exercise target all allies, removes all debuffs and puts them on the opposite enemy. So this is the idea. How do we get there? Well, I just implemented on creature plate. So I just added boss as a basic template. I figured out a name, how to call the lacrima, and target all allies. Now I need to add it to the code. Okay, at this point the idea still is intact. And now I'm going to add it to material. For example, it is going to be a defense. Yeah. Transmit. And once it is in the game, then I will test it out. And if it does not work with the idea, then I usually just keep working on it until I'm happy with it. There have been ideas in the past that I just threw away, where I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this sounded better on paper. And I came up with like 50 ideas for the boss fights. These 18 ideas made it, and the rest of them, they did not make it. They didn't even make it into giving them a try, because when I read them again, I'm like, yeah, but I can see a lot of ways where this is not working, or where this is just very similar to something else that already exists in the game. And that again, this reinforces the fact that whenever something is in the game, I'm usually happy with it. Because otherwise I would just remove it again. But yeah, good question. I never really thought about it. One of the things that I'm currently also working on is, it's so interesting because I can be happy with something, but then I get feedback about it, and then it changes that. Then I need to keep working on it. Because that changes the dynamic of the idea, because then it's like not enough anymore that I'm happy with it. I need to turn the idea into something that other people are also happy with. And that usually makes it a bit complicated. Again, Gambler comes up again, because I really like playing the Gambler. I think it's in a good spot, good enough spot. But I've had complaints about him, about Gambler starter deck. So I'm trying new ideas. But yeah, I mean, saving up your luck, that is something almost like having a sideboard of dice that you can put on the board. Something like that, yeah. But I also don't want to make it too complicated. Transmit. It is here. It needs to be added here. Transmit. Übertragen. Transmits. Debuffs to opposite cards. Überträgt Debuff auf gegnerische Karten. Yes. Okay, then we need to implement it in the game. And again, I think it is very similar to absorb. So we're going to take a look at how I made this happen. And this is a defense. We're going to call it transmit. Clear buffs. That's fine. Absorb beneficial status effects. Target card transmit debuffs. I don't need this card, but I'm gonna send it anyways. Okay, I'm going to copy this because I think it's going to be useful. Transmit debuffs. And mount target card. Okay, current effects. Yes. If it is a debuff. If total turns left, inflicts status effect. Wait a minute, the target card is... Okay, let's take a look at this again. Transmit debuffs. From target card. I think I need this. Yeah. Okay, the target card is going to be the opposite card. Opposite card is get opposite card. If the opposite card is null, then we will just return yield break. We don't care. Wait a minute, the source was... The origin card is probably this in this case. Yeah. Cool. What are you worried about? Oh, this is a list card. Oh my god. I know why, but I don't like it. If cards is null or cards.count is null, is 0, then you break, otherwise we just take the first. I hope it's the first. I assume it is. So is debuff if effect, if it's not a debuff, then we'll just continue. Saves us a bit of a headache. Inflict stars effect, reduce turns. Yeah, looks good. Let's try it out. We need to import the language again. I'm very excited because that means when this is done, we only have 8 bosses left to implement. And it's gonna get really interesting. I hope. This is, for example, this is one of the ideas that are likely not going to work. It says spawns or plays a random card from all of the cards that you have sacrificed or sold. It sounds very cool because whenever you sacrifice or sell a card, you kind of get rid of a card in a very strange way actually, because you're just throwing it away. So this boss would just put these cards that you have sacrificed or sold against you. But the problem is, if you don't have anything sold or sacrificed, then the boss will do nothing, which I guess is fair. But I also thought about what if it also can summon cards that you have sacrificed or sold in previous runs. That would be interesting, I think. And it could work, but that requires a lot of work. You need to save new values, new cards. But the other thing is that people usually only sacrifice, or I would say like a higher percentage, sacrifice spell cards. So what happens then? if you just sacrifice an empty spell, then this boss does not work. It will just spawn empty spells. So the idea is cool, but again, the implementation would probably work, but the effect it has will likely only work like 50% of the time. So I might not even do it. But I really like the idea of it. Like old cards that you have sacrificed coming back to haunt you. That's delicious. I like that. It could be a curse, because curse doesn't need to always be bad. It can just be bad sometimes. Could just be a curse. Because then it's like, oh yeah, I don't have anything sacrificed. But if you have something sacrificed, then it will come back. It will come back. Is this boss in our factory? No, I don't think it is. boss's data. Andromalius. We're going to add it to our boss factory. It's unfortunate that this needs to be an enum and cannot just be filled with anything. Probably could be filled with something. If only I investigated how to do that. The next thing that I'm not happy with, that is actually something I really don't like at the moment, is that there is too much text. So I know this has been a problem for the main problem of this game, I guess. But what I'm going to try and do is when all of the bosses are implemented and when I have the voice acting in the game and maybe all of the VFX is done, I'm gonna have a session where I sit down and simplify a bunch of things. Just cut a few things out, simplify stuff, and try to make it, try to put less words on the screen, basically. Hi Lifu, how is it going? Icons could work, icons are just obfuscation. Like you need text on the card, but it needs to be simple words. Okay, material inventory. Add to the boss fight. Okay. I don't have any debuffs, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. Test if state, yes. Duma. We are going to give this one a bit of poison. Spiritual. Oh. Damn it. What about the spell card then? Poison. Inflict poison. And the other one gets inflict weak. Alright. So in theory, if I have this one here and I'm playing this, it will transmit 5 of those to the other side. Yes, cool, it works. Hacker, indeed, I'm a hacker. That's really cool. Since it needs to target all allies, it needs to double the values. So I'm gonna say 20, 40, and maybe... do I want to have 132? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. This worked phenomenally well. I'm happy with that. Which means we have 10 bosses implemented out of the 18 that we need. And that is it for today. There's not going to be on stream on Monday. I will be back on Wednesday. And I will see if there's somebody out there. Just read in Discord. What the hell? Anybody I'm following? Not really. It is to add this like blessing that can trigger like 2 or 4 times chance of doing like 0. Not sure about that. But anyways, that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all a nice weekend. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. There's no stream on Monday. I will be back on Wednesday. All right.